Hey guys, I know on, okay, today's Friday. On Wednesday, we beat this game, right? And I said, we'll be starting a new game on Friday. And that was what I said on Thursday, too. And then, what happened was, I was, since I had beaten the game, I was like, okay, let me go, look at reviews and, things that people thought of this game and so on and so forth. And it seen a bunch of different things. And I think there was one thing in there that alluded to the fact that there were multiple endings, I guess. And then, I started watching a playthrough, even though I knew that I was going to go back and, 100% maybe the game on my own. It's me. This is my third stream this week. You just haven't been around, that's all. As he was, it was Keith Ballard on YouTube. I like his Let's Plays. I was watching him play a little bit, and I'm like, I won't watch all of it, because I want to find the rest of the stuff on my own, but I'll watch, the beginning of his. And he saw something happen in the mansion that I hadn't seen, and it clicked for me. I think I know something else that I want to do, and I might as well do it on stream. And that is, he saw one of the staff light a fireplace, and I suddenly remembered there was something in there about, oh, he put a bomb in each of the fireplaces. That was how he originally destroyed the mansion, right? So I'm like, wait a second. I can either go, maybe I'll just go check every fireplace, or maybe I actually have to put the fire out using that tumbler of water that's in the basement. Because we have travel through the mirrors now, right? So you missed, you weren't here for the end of the game. We totally beat it. Oh, I can't go in here yet. Where is there a... You gotta get used to the controls again. Oh, he comes this way. I also don't know if there's going to be some kind of an automatic... I'm getting some weird, artifacting. There's, little glitches that show. I don't know, it might not be visible in the, might not be visible to you guys, but I'm getting these tiny little blips of, things that are the wrong color. What's wrong with my computer these days? Do I need to build a new computer? I was watching Marstead play Dark Cloud 2 earlier this week, and I had to think of you when we got to time travel silliness. He had to get a Chinese diner built in the future whose owner sent him to the past to collect an extinct ingredient, and then a time fisher appeared and he had to play time golf to fix it. Should I be playing Dark Cloud 2? It looked like the game was about to crash there. It was not happy with whatever was going on. Oh, that's not a door. So I need to find a mirror, first of all. See, here's a fireplace. Alright, I'm going to... There's gotta be a mirror around here somewhere. Did the mirrors show up on the map? There's a mirror in this room, I'm pretty sure. I was wrong. There is no mirror in this room. What room am I thinking of that has a mirror in it? I'll just have to walk around. Yeah, I don't know if I'm up for a long RPG. So I don't know if you want me to spoil what the ending of this game was. I'll be uploading it to YouTube, along with everything else. I just noticed the text that I got for that one room was different, where he said, "This room, you remember," instead of the normal knowledge of this room floods your mind. No, oh, okay, maybe it's just random. Where in the dingle hopper is the dang mirror? Because I need the mirrors for fast travel, but at this rate, it's not very fast. See, there's another fireplace. Oh, have all of the fires gone away, too? I couldn't walk through this door before. I think all of the fires have gone away. The fires that were on the doors. It's going to change my ability to navigate the mansion quite a bit. Here's a mirror. The basement. Ho ho ho! Jack of Hearts. Alright, so this mirror leads somewhere. Oh, I can peek through it? That's cool. Oh, just left, whoever that was. Oh, right, they're all lining up there, all creepy-like. So... already broke that before. So... now I'm wondering, is there even a way into the... Alright, maybe the mirrors are actually not very good fast travel. Maybe what we actually want is to just walk normally. Let's restart the day. Let's think about where do we want to go now that fire is not blocking any of the doors. There's a fireplace in this room, too. So we just want to hurry up and figure out, like, am I barking up the wrong tree with this, with this idea that I can, you know, I don't even have to wait for him to leave. I can just run through. It's like impossible to die in this game. Leads to here, and if I want... Oh, I can't take this elevator. How do I get to the basement then? We found out the meaning of the name. He named the casino mansion Sexy Brutale. Sexy because of the allure of gambling, and brutal because of the impact it has, and Brutale because it sounded more exotic. Alright. What do you really think here? I'm actually not sure why I restarted the day again, because I'm just going to go the same way. It's only been 2 days, but I've already kind of forgotten how everything works. What is the... I can go... Basically, we just need to find a better starting place, because we start really far away from anywhere that we can get anything done. It's Professor Portal! Throwing around those spark... See, these... Yeah, these are no longer fire doors. I can walk through any of them that I want. That leads into there. Over on the other side of that vent is where I actually want to go. And that requires going... I don't think I can go through the painting until he leaves? Is that right? We'll wait just in case. I'll also bind here just in case. But yeah, I think the other part of me wanting to do this is the fact that just I don't want to let this game go yet. I realized that I did that way too soon with the witness, where I went, "Hey, can't wait to be playing a different game." It's like, no, I love this game. Why would I go and sabotage myself by going, I guess I won't do the rest of it on stream? Okay, so now we're down here. I already unlocked that. Well, just in case. Used to be a card inside. Yeah, nothing. We only have 5 more cards to find. I know where one of them is. Alright, so in this room is where we pick up the tumbler and fill it with water. The goblet. So we use this to solve that puzzle with the tree. But I think, in reality, we can also use this to douse the fireplaces, maybe? What's a good way to get back now? I can bind to the clock down here, right? Because I'm eventually going to want to do that. We never did find out who those people are, right? Cool. No advance. There's also a nice touch. I didn't notice it on the other clocks, but I noticed on that one because of how large it is. It actually shows the time. So if it turns out that, you know, dumping water into a fireplace doesn't actually do anything, then we'll just abandon ship and look for the cards and invitations in other ways. Where was the fireplace? There have been a few. There's also that dripping water that we never quite got an answer to. Should I be up here? Body. There's this clock. Oh, I know there is a fireplace. It's up here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, you can't actually use items on it. Never mind. Well. Well. Is there anything else I'd like to try using Darn, I thought I had a really good idea. I thought I was going to use that to put out the fire. Anyway. Alright, so I guess in that case, we'll just look for these instead. Invitations. So we have Reginald. We have Clay and Trinity. We don't have hers, Willow Blue. How might we, let me go ahead and bind to here. Typically it shows up right by her corpse. Or on her corpse, but in this case you can't next room. In this case, you can't actually get to her body. Let me try it again just to make sure. Yeah, nope. That's not slide it over there. Are there any ghosts or anything around here who might give me a hint? There's a ghost fish in that room. There's that ghost. There she is. Someone stole my charm, but left the recipe here. Why? Ooh, hold on. I missed what that ghost just said at the very, very beginning. Super trying no drunk can run on the floor where I have thrown it. Okay, he just says where the charm is. Hardly worth stealing in the first place. Please stay out of the painting room. Now, back to the tank. I think I dropped my invitation. Huh, there was a little hint about where to get the invitation. Very good. First meal is around the corner this way. Because we need to fill up the charm in order to make it through that door. Go, go, go. Nom nom nom. Delicious fish. She's already in the room. So how are you actually supposed to get in there before? I don't remember. mean, I guess this works, but... I'm the pillow over the tears. I'm the stop at the end of the fall. And when I bring you home, everyone will be waiting for you. I don't know that I ever specifically heard that. The tiny guppy is revealed as merely a lure. An enormous demonic fish grins out from the tank. Well now, Lafcadio Boone. I have something for you. Pass this on to our old friend, won't you? We're not so different, he and I. Not so different at all. What did I get, though? I didn't get the invitation, did I? No. Oh, it's up here. Ha. I didn't notice that. There might have been an animation or something, like he floated it up to the top of the tank. Anyway, we have her invitation. That's good. Who else's do we not have? We might as well read all of her. I'm not going to read every single Kodak in the entire game on stream, but we'll at least read all of the people. Reginald Sixpence is a genius clockmaker and mechanic who was originally commissioned to create the extravagant timepieces featured throughout the mansion. On one visit, he brought his niece along to help with a particularly challenging piece. After the Marquis met her, the rate of Sixpence's invitations to the mansion increased dramatically, and over the years and events that followed, the two men became extremely close. But Reginald could be somewhat blind to the intentions and emotions of others. He has become distraught that one of the Marquis's projects, that Sixpence helped with, may have a darker and more dangerous aim than he imagined. That is the bomb. And also there was a very, very quick note, where Eleanor said, like, she let slip, my uncle, I mean, Sixpence. So she is the niece. His niece, who came with him to the mansion once and met the Marquis and wound up marrying him. Clay Rockridge was previously the head of security at the Sexy Brutale, but over the years became firm friends with the Marquis. Powerful and intimidating, he and his much gentler brother, head croupier Red, oversaw many of the most successful and influential evenings at the Sexy Brutale. Clay's background as a prize fighter means he is not the most beautiful of men, but his extraordinary wife still found something deep and good in his voice and actions, enough at least to overcome any exterior roughness. It didn't hurt that she was blind, too. Clay has struggled with drink, but never had any trouble staying sober while on duty. Shifting his addictive nature to focusing on work meant that he was a truly effective partner to the Marquis, but one with a darker side. There isn't anything there. Trinity Carrington. The blind artist Trinity Carrington is one of the most gifted sculptors in the world. The Marquis saw one of her statues while visiting a church with another of the guests in the mansion, and tracked her down to create carvings that decorate the Sexy Brutale. And we've seen those. We've seen all of the statues that have a little moth on them. The elegance of her work is quite at odds with her wicked sense of humor and complete disregard for rules. She was caught cheating at cards using her extraordinary sense of touch and hearing. She heard the cards. She said, that's the 4 of clubs, I can hear it. I can hear all 4 of the leaves on it. But this delicate situation introduced her to her future husband, head of security, Clay Rockridge, so she considered herself a winner regardless. Willow Blue. The Marquis knew there was something special about Willow when he first met her, in a curiosity shop deep within the swamps. His instincts were correct. Though she never speaks of it, Willow Blue is the closest that the old families have to royalty. There is a drop of ancient magic in her veins, giving her strange, dark gifts that allow her to see what others cannot. the Marquis struck a deal with Willow, engaging her services to seek out unusual artifacts, that's an unusual spelling for artifacts, to display in the mansion, but she has deep concerns over one of the more exotic gifts the Marquis has found for his wife. That's the fish. That might be a legitimate alternate spelling for artifact. Tequila Belle, the Southern Siren. Even throughout her extremely modest upbringing, Tequila Belle had a truly extraordinary voice. The Marquis had long admired her as a performer and was staggered when he learned that she was the stepsister of Trinity Carrington. Since she was first invited, Tequila has attended and sung at every masked ball. Her usual accompanist is pianist Red Rockridge, but she and the Marquis would also practice together, sometimes long into the night. That's also not how you spell practice. Should be a C there. Maybe that's the British spelling. Although there was never any outward impropriety, these sessions were eventually called to a halt by the Marquis shortly after he met his wife. Haha. Sure, we'll read Red too. The Gentle Goliath. Though his brother Clay was the prize fighter in the family, it was never in dispute that Red was simply in a different league when it came to sheer physical power, but Red never had any interest in conflict. His skillful, missing an L, musician's hands and imposing stature helped make him an extraordinary and popular head croupier at the Sexy Brutale. At the party this year, he is accompanying Grayson on his search for one of the Marquis's treasures. Red might not approve of the plan, but he would follow Grayson to the ends of this world and the next. How foreboding. Alright, so who is this? Who is after Tequila? Okay, the two of them. So, Grayson. How will we get his invitation? I really thought I had it with the fireplace thing. I'm sad. I'm sad that it's not real. Oh, you know what? Can I enter the cage from below? That's a thought. This is gonna take me like the full 4 hours to get down there. Go down here, and instead of going to the left, we went to the right. A lot of really nice detail put into some of these rooms. I like all the artwork and stuff. Alright, so I don't want to go up just yet, as they are both still alive. Oh no! Did my stream drop? Or was that just, IRC blipping? Alright, so red is dead. As soon as this flame goes out, that means that what's his name is no longer alive. $11 o'clock? He must be dead by 11. He must be, right? He dies. Who else could be up there? I can't wait any longer. Alright, I'm going. Oh, the trapdoor is shut. There's no way back up from this side. Really? I waited all that time for nothing. Alright, so if I listen immediately as soon as this day starts, I think they are in the room right next to me. Does he maybe say something about his invitation? Can't hear him from there. Fort locked. Why do you want this egg? Why do you want it so badly? It's the egg. The Moloch egg. But from here on out, I think I've listened to all of his, Oh, what does this ghosty say? Ghosty? Is there a candle I can light in here? No. Where does this particular ghost come from and go? Okay, he's the one who comes down. He mentions something about turning the power on. It doesn't really mean anything that he goes in there. Zip, 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 zip. Okay. Have I unlocked, whoops, have I unlocked this one? Probably. Yeah, I have. Wait, can I unlock? Is that all there is to it? Because now I can go... Oh, nope. Nope, what a horrible trick. Here, I thought that was going to be it. Ah, I feel like that should have been the solution. Oh well. All I can think is when he comes in here, does something happen? We'll think about it. If not for that, there's no... I don't think you get an opportunity to inspect his body after he dies, because I got the invitation off of Red. I don't think you could get into the cage. I'll have to try it again. Maybe it is possible. There's also one card that I don't know how to get. It's in a room, it's in some kind of supernatural room that looks like there's a whole bunch of cards swirling around, and I'm not sure what one would use in order to get across the gap. What's that switch for? So they find the egg. Let's fast forward to 8 p.m. Does he say anything new? Just in case. Just... Already knew that information. the egg is smashed too. He's still count. Okay, now he's dead. The only other thing I can think... Don't do the thing, stop doing the thing! Oh gosh, why did you do the thing? All I can imagine is that somewhere around here is a locked chest that I never unlocked, and his invitation is inside there. So let's do that next. Explore the environs. Mayhap a hidden invitation lurks nigh. The chest is an ornament. Of course I found a chest. Of course I found a chest as soon as I started looking for a chest, but it's the wrong one. Can I light the fireplace? No, you can't use any items on the fireplace. Mask, check the chest. Wow, what a nice chest. Carter defeats Satan, a biography of Charles Carter. Lucas Bonds, we know who that is now. One of the pictures in that room was a repeat. Oh. Stop, leave my face alone. Alright, I don't know if there's really anything that I can... anything more that I can do. Egg ho, Grayson. I have visual on egg. I missed him saying that before. So this one is a mystery. But who else do we need? Orem got stolen. We know that. We don't know what we have to give the ghost to trade for it. We can try and track that down. The other thing we'll want to do is... These idiots are going to be in here, aren't they? Ruin everything. Nope. Ha! Card on the floor. Yeah, let me do one loop all the way around, because there may be... Yeah. Alright. That didn't help much. Oh god, it's the worst. This is not where I wanted to go. Then at 9:50 the way will open. Oh, he's talking from down there. I should be able to go down to where he's going to come out, right? Let me give that a shot. Is this the right way to go for that? It doesn't seem like it. No, this is all wrong. The other thing I want to do is go through the normal ending again and choose to reset the day. See if that actually resets the day or if it gives you some kind of special ending. Which heckin' way? Wait. What is this picture? There's a clown. Alright. How do we get into the basement again? Okay, oh, here's one I hadn't broken yet. 8 of hearts, leaving me with 3 left? 3 left. 3 cards and 3 invitations. Oh, magnificent. 2 cards left. This is still where I didn't want to go. What is the... Oh, that's this guy dying. Actually, I think I can still get there in time. Here we go. Here we go. Down the hatch. And to the left. Do, 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 do. Alright, the elevator should be down. He should be dead down here right now. He is. His body is charred beyond recognition. There's something on the back of his chair. We can bind to this. Okay. That leaves us with 2 invitations left to get. One is Grayson, who I screwed around with and couldn't find a way to get it. The other is Aurum Runes, and his is stolen by a ghost, who then tells you, no, I didn't steal anything. Well, maybe I did, but I won't give it to you unless you can trade me something for it. So that's what we will try to get. What would a ghost want? Oh, let's read. Thanos Gorecki, the Blueprint Prince. Master architect Thanos Gorecki is one of the greatest minds behind some of the most ingenious features of the Sexy Brutale. He and many of the other guests have worked together over the years to create hidden features or works of art throughout the building. His knowledge of the mansion is unparalleled, but even he is not privy to all the Marquis's secrets, and something has been troubling him about the behavior of the staff. Thanos has attempted to leverage his knowledge of little-known pathways to get to the truth, but it has not worked out as he would hope. For example, he died. There's a mirror down here. Yeah, this is a quicker way in and out of the basement, if I ever need it. Takes me back up to these numbskulls. Is he coming right away? Oh, he's coming right now. I messed up. So we'll just have to wait here for a little bit. What could I possibly give? I'm not gonna give the ring away, duh. I guess at this point I'm fine with opening up the chat to ideas. Anybody else who has any thoughts on what I should do next? Or how to solve specific things, like how to get this thing from the dangin' ghost. Oh, that's right. While they're talking, I should run through. That will allow me to light the candle. and then catch this ghost in action. He says, "What are you saying? I'm not about to steal anything." Sing for this real quick. Steal the egg or grab the electric cage. Both stellar ideas in their own right. I have no particular reason for setting that back to hearts. I just did it. So right here, as he comes through, this ghost makes his move. We see him do it. Perhaps if we kill the ghost... Perhaps if I use all of the money that I've earned to buy a proton pack and a ghost trap... Oh, that's not a bad plan. Here he comes. Pilfer. If you can offer me something suitably grisly for my costume, I will trade you whatever I found. Deal? Suitably grisly for his costume? Give him the hungry charm or something? I guess it makes sense for the VIP room to have its own corner bar. The drinks look less poisonous than the other room. Is that a hint? Good jazz should hit you so hard that you damn near saw yourself. There, I said it. It's weird that his... Oh, no. They just have numerous things that they say. And all of them pause the music and the clock. Everyone's... Suitably grisly for his costume. I guess I'm gonna try making the hungry charm. See if that does the trick. Nothing else I can think of that I picked up that suitably grisly. Is there anything bloody that I can think of? I mean, this would be like the most complicated puzzle of the whole game so far. Everything else has been really straightforward. So we're gonna bind to this clock, reset the day so we have time to make the hungry charm. see you down there playing You Must Build a Boat. All eyes on the stream, please. Let's fast forward just a bit. Oops, no, not like that. It's not even the game you told it to launch. That is curious. The game that I was going to be playing today instead of this is called Everything. I will, I guess, wind up playing that. Oh gosh, what's today? Today's Friday. Am I gonna feel like streaming tomorrow? I might want a day off. Oh, I just realized I don't have to come through this door. I could have walked directly through. Oh, he's in there. He was just on his way out. Quite the gross skull thing you have there. Let's do a trade for this thing I found on the large gentleman who was passing through here. Invitation gotten. I gave you my ill-gotten gains. Just don't tell the Marquis. So we actually got it. I don't even know if I had to feed it, or if he would have accepted the unfed hungry charm. Aurum Runes is descended from a family of master goldsmiths. As a younger man, Aurum worked tirelessly in the forges, smelting with methods of his own devising. He created hardened steels for the most challenging industrial designs, as well as inventing delicate filigree techniques no one could match. Fumes from a particularly demanding project aggravated a dormant medical condition, but Aurum was able to create a specialized welding mask to monitor his heart rate. Really? Aurum is responsible for many of the most exquisite pieces of art and engineering throughout the mansion. Aurum Runes the Midas Giant. The only one left is freaking Grayson. Perhaps it wasn't. I'm sure it's a clever pun, sir, but I don't get it. What am I doing down here? Where is this even? Oh, because he was just about to come in here. I see. So once again, we're at 8 out of 9 invitations and 50 out of 52 cards. Oh, I just noticed they have her mirror walk as a mask too. The center was not empty. This is what the storybooks teach us. Surely that past every great trial are green fields of success and happiness. Then let us forge onwards. We've unlocked this room, but we need all the cards. We need all the cards to finish it up. That's where these two are. If we rewind all the way, he does very little moving throughout the entire day. He goes up, up, over, and then stays in this room until he dies. If his invitation is not... There's no way... There's no way to get to his body because it's in this locked cage and it never opens, and you can't go up the ladder to get in it. If it's not on his body, then someone else has it. He doesn't even interact with this ghost fellow. Who's the other? Who is this guy? Queen of Clubs, I guess. Or King. Oh, you can see the chests on the map. Alright, let's count the chests. Where are there other chests that I might not have seen? None in here. None around there. Or for that matter, are there any rooms? There is a room. There is a room that I never went. No, there's no doors here. Where is this? Oh, I see. This is the upstairs because the first floor, it's where the chandelier falls from. Never mind. Another piano over here. Doesn't mean anything. Hills, candlelight. Where is this? Where is this? Oh, that's the fish. Okay, that's the ghost fish. Yeah, there appear to be very few treasure chests throughout the entire game. It's not like they're littered around. There's like 3 total. Fair enough. So, let's do this instead. What's my quick way into the basement again? Did I have one? I don't think I have one. Okay, this leads back to the entrance. This is the entrance hall. Find here. Can I make it? Maybe. Yeah, certainly. Somehow I keep forgetting. This is how you get to the basement. It would probably be a great idea for me to actually memorize where all of the mirrors are and where they all go. Because that's also a fast way of getting around the house. I shouldn't waste it. Two more rooms, come on. Maybe 3. Oh no, it was one more room than I thought. They're not gonna give it to me. They did give it to me. Oh. Actually, I will be right back as I have to get laundry out of the dryer. So, sit tight. So we'll take a break from trying to get invitations and instead try to work on getting this card. Oh, simply getting the other cards? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Getting these other cards paved the way to getting the Ace of Hearts. So we only have one left. We only have one left to get. We only have one left, and I don't know where to look for it. Fill that with water just in case. It's because I always wanted a cup full of water. It's been my dream for the longest time. Oh, I'm gonna have to explore freaking everywhere. What if the 50-second card was inside you all along? The real 50-second card was the friends we made along the way. Does it let me open this? Oh. It is sealed tightly shut once again. So I can't go in there anymore. Would you like insurance? Partners are not permitted as collateral for bets. It could be on some... Alright, so here are the possibilities. Stolen chips will be inserted into offenders. It could be that there's just something somewhere that I have not inspected. This is not the path of the right one. It could be that there's just something that I haven't inspected that has had a card in it the whole time, or it could be that there's a puzzle that I need to solve. We've been in here and watched all of the lights go out. We've been in here and got this one to spit out a, It's a neat room. What number and suit is it? Do they even let me see? It doesn't appear that they let me see. Which I suppose means that it's not a hint. They don't list them over here or anything. It's also possible that it's some kind of weird, like, completion thing. Like, after I get some other ending, I will find a path that leads to the final card. So, perhaps that will be what we try. If I were to go... Would you look at that? They put the pictures of where each one of them goes. How about that? Alright, that leads to the show, I guess? The play? I mean, the stage? This leads to, I don't know what that is, with a lamp and books. The library. Which is... Okay, the library is upstairs. Where did I just say we wanted to go? I know where we want to go. Roulette wheel is to the casino. If I... Oh! You are a nonsense man. Get out of my face. Okay, this put me in the casino right next to where he's drinking. I've already forgotten again for the 80th time where... Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to get to the... I gotta check out where else the mirrors go. I can't live life without mirrors any longer. I wonder if I should speedrun this game. What do you think? What's the world record? What in the world kind of picture is that? Heaven and Hell Staircase might be exactly what we want. It's them getting toasted. So this is the ending, which we've already seen. But I want to go through here because they gave me a choice at one point. Can't fast forward through this or anything. It is also a rather silly plan by him. The idea of, let's take this mansion that's just filled with absolutely priceless stuff, and instead of, you know, selling it, burn it down for the insurance money. Never get caught. Brilliant idea. It is a little bit too bad that more of the, like, that there aren't more... You could take this concept and make the puzzles a little bit more interesting, right? They weren't terrible, and most of the joy of the game is in being lost in the mansion as you go through, like, getting more familiar with it. But I wish that there was more complicated crossover between the characters. But it's not that's not easy to do. It's rare that you would get a, this is an interesting thing to do with the Groundhog Day deal, is to go, actually, the whole thing was never a, everything that happened was metaphorical. The whole thing is an allegory for replaying an event that you feel guilty about in your mind over and over. Snap. Like, I think Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is a difficult standard to meet, but a good standard for, like, how difficult should the puzzles be in a rewind continuously to find a way to prevent this person's death sort of game. Tune and then rewind. We now start next to the bomb, time bomb, clock bomb. Snip. Yeah, this thing that he says, I thought this was a hint of some kind. There is one of these devices in every fireplace, and the fireplaces are all connected. Ah, it's such a specific thing to say. Maybe it's not a puzzle, but it's just a cool thing to go like, hey, look, the guards of the mansion, the staff, who are also Lucas, they all go to each fireplace and set a fire there, which is, you know, analogous to him going and putting a bomb in every fireplace. Lafcadio Boone. No, there's no U. I was about to say, wait a minute, is that an anagram of Lucas Bonds? But it is not. Oh yes, same initials, for sure. Yep. So there's all this. He's hospitalized. Do you want to? They give you the choice to say, like, do you want to finally forgive yourself after 40 years and stop torturing yourself? Or there's one other option. Walk away. Use the watch. Turn back time. Let the party start again. We will all be here. Your friends will be here. Your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It is your choice. So last time I said no, and we got the ending. I'm just not sure, does this give me a different ending, or does it actually just put me back in the mansion? Let's find out. I'm fine either way. Okay, it appears to just put me back in the game. It's just, unfortunately, that leaves me not knowing what I'm going to do to get the 50-second card. I'm gonna make an educated guess here that oh wait, what is this? Oh no, I've already seen that. I'm going to make a guess here that it is not necessary to get all 52 cards in order to get Grayson's invitation, but it might be necessary to get Grayson's invitation to get the 50-second card. So that's what I should focus on. Where does this secret passage lead? I don't remember. Is this a faster way? This... Oh, this just takes us behind here. Okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal. So now is when it may turn into just, you know, He-Ten wanders for 2 years. Which is fine. If I don't manage to figure out the whole thing, then that is quite alright. There's a mirror around here, isn't there? Mirror? There's a mirror that's supposed to take you to the heaven and hell staircase, which is... Alright, yeah, using the mirrors is still too tricky. I don't get it. wish. I wish I could say, like, highlight mirrors on the map. Is that it? That might be it. In which case, like, no, that's the dining room. Oh well. I wasted a lot of time that I could have used just walking wherever I wanted to go. And that's a picture of Lucas. Okay, so if I wanted to walk there, it's not that far. Oh, it's so hard to visualize the house. This room is the key, because from here I can either go upstairs to the two girls, or I can walk through this door, and it's these guys. Obviously gotten whatever was in there. Alright. Seems like whatever I'm looking for is going to wind up somewhere in this area. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rooms in this place. The invitation should be in one of them, unless does it somehow fall through the floor after he dies? No, we've been at the bottom of the stairs. We've been at the bottom of that hatch when he dies. It doesn't fall down. He walks away. He goes, "What's that sound?" and runs back in. if I save him again, that just resets the day. That's not how you do it. Safe is empty. Already broken that many times. Where else would his invitation be if not... If it's not on his body, because I can't get to his body. Not behind there. It's not in the martini vending machine. The ghost doesn't have it. Oh, you know what? I did turn the power back on. Didn't I? Well, kind of. That's much louder than it needed to be. There's nothing in the game that would let me open the cage, right? Yeah. Definitely can't get in. Can't use an item here, even if I had one. It's not done by preventing his... So let me go follow the two idiots again. They come in through the mirror here. It's not... Like, maybe it's in the fireplace before it gets lit, but that's not correct. They're supposed to be somewhere around here. The pair of nines. Aren't they? I'm positive they're supposed to be down here. There they are. that in mind, can I... Just to catch them early. In case they... Like, somebody's got to say something about the invitation. If I don't see it move from him to someone else... It's got to be because somebody mentions it. I've followed him all the way, so he himself does not mention it. And neither does Red. Over here? If they're going, I want to go in ahead of them. Preparations prepared. The setting, the theater. Emotions, exuberant, ecstatic. I've already listened to all of their stuff. This isn't gonna help. Why do they say priceless? Well, it'll be too... I'm not going to rewind just for that one line. Chit chat. Suspicion, oblivious. The one movement. Oh, that's right. He goes in there and manually closes the cage on him. didn't give it to me. Just enter the mirror and that's it. And then they just go over there and line up, or are they somewhere else? The very last thing, come on. Oh, good. I can still use the mirror while I'm being, ghost bothered. Oh, do they just disappear? They just disappear into the mirror? They don't come out the other side? That's a little weird. There's too many of them. Oh no, okay, that says 9. That's 9 and 9. That's them, I suppose. In fact, duh, we can just rewind it. You see. It's kind of funny the way that they warp over across the map. Zip, zip. And they all go to stand there. Damn. Ugh. I hope it's not an unfair like, nothing has been really difficult in the game so far. The hardest thing has been figuring out, oh, that guy who wants a creepy thing wants the only creepy thing in the game, the hungry charm.
I can't do it if you're watching. If you
blind umpire.
Right.
You have caught me in the depths of despair as I've already beaten the game, and I was like, okay, we're done with it. I'll go on to another game next stream. And instead I decided, let me come back and 100% it, and I need one more card and one more invitation. And I'm out of ideas. The cards are scattered around really at random, kind of. And I'm thinking I can't actually find the 50-second card until I have all 9 invitations. And for each of the invitations, you either find it on the person's corpse, or there is some sort of a hint as to where it is, because it's not on their corpse. That they misplaced it or had it stolen or something before they died. Right? Who was the... So yeah, he's the only one we don't have. Mr. Grayson. If you have any ideas, shout them out. I know you just got here. I'm putting a lot of responsibility on you. But, we've got everyone. So who's... Let me do this. Let me go through these. His we find on his body. Clay's we find on his body. Trinity we find on her body. Willow mentions... Where did she say? She said she left it somewhere. Before she goes into the room with the fish tank, she says, let me go to that room with the tank. I think I left my invitation there. And then if you go in after she's already gone in there and died and everything, you talk to the demon fish, and he's like, oh yeah, here's this invitation. Hers... Where did we get tequilas? I don't think hers was on her body. I don't remember where we got hers. Red's was on his body. Orum's, we saw a ghost steal it, and then we had to go get something and trade it to the ghost in order to... so that he would hand it over. And Thanos's was on his body. So, I'm mostly at this point just talking through it for my own purposes. So, this guy over here will be dead momentarily. His hand is trapped inside of an egg that is a trap. His friend tried to free him and got fried on the electric bars. The curtain closes. The spikes descend on him. But then there's no way to... Oh, see, he's still technically alive, so I can't go up there yet. He hasn't bled out yet. But after he does, there's no way to open this cage. There's a trap door that leads down into the basement, but you cannot open it from the other side. Even if you unlocked it to go down there, once you go through, it won't let you back up. It says there's no way to open the hatch from this side. Yeah, I know. It's like I said, if I didn't trust the game, if I was like, oh, a whole bunch of solutions in this are total bull, then I might be like, oh, okay, let's just look it up. But all the puzzles in the game so far have been pretty easy. It doesn't look like this is an interactive place where I can use an item to open it either. He's right on the other side of the bars. And so other places that it could be, we can follow him for the entire day. He never himself says anything about his invitation. He never goes and leaves it anywhere. And his power is the power to unlock things, which we have since we've already saved him once. So I figured, oh, maybe it's somewhere. It's in some treasure chest somewhere. So once you have his unlocking power, you can find it. But there's only like 3 or 4 of these locked chests in the game, and I think I've hit all of them. Oh wait, is that one up there? They're not incredibly easy to see on the map. That's why I wonder if that is one over here. Okay, it's a chest. It's just a regular chest, but not one that can be opened. Wait, my mask came off. What? Is that a bug? That was really strange. I mean, it's less strange because I've already... Yeah, look, walking in there, he took the... Why did that happen? Game. What are you doing? Dragon Quest 11 when it comes out. Are they up to 11? I'm not a huge fan of... I've played the first... Now it happens with every one of these that I step into. This game is loony. I have to assume it's a bug because the mask is just like stapled to his waist. And he doesn't reach down and put it back on. Ten is an MMO. It was never released outside of Japan. Which ones did I play? I know I played 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I think I played 5. But I don't really enjoy them as much as, like, Final Fantasy, for example. I'm gonna try this. What if... I have 51 cards. If I go to the guy... If I go to the guy and say, hey, I've got 51 out of 52, is he gonna say, oh, I've got the last card? Need the cards. All the cards. I need all the cards. Can't go around the side or anything. I've got a friend who plays Dragon Quest 1 randomizer on Twitch. Shubinator, if you've ever seen him in here. I don't know. I might actually have you look it up. Because if I haven't found it by now, I don't... like I'd rather have like what happen on stream instead of me going and like, am I really gonna enjoy it? Am I really gonna enjoy going, oh, I found out what I had to do? Yeah, that would be just fine. Look it up and give me a hint. Because I normally don't bother to 100% games. You guys know me. Let's restart and go back to where we were. And then I don't even know how you would look up the card. Because if I need one more card, that's going to be really hard to find. Even if I was like, yes, look it up and tell me. The seating and arrangements are classic speakeasy. It's cool and effortless. You do need to unlock something, but it's neither a chest nor a cage. Is it in this area? I'm almost positive it's not, because I've been in every one of these rooms a bunch of times. Oh, I wonder... Oh, you don't know the areas that well. Alright. If I run in there real quick, can I unlock the safe before he does? Maybe that's it. Although I feel like maybe I've already done that. Maybe not, though. Yeah, can I get to this before him? Nothing inside. I feel like maybe I did that before and I got a card for it. Alright, we'll watch them as... The guide only said the name of the room itself. He has a lock on his head. Perhaps I should run in there and lockpick his head. The name of the room itself is question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh, according to the guide, that's where the invitation should be. Confusing. I'm not getting the wrong persons, am I? No, I already have... There's the two guys here. I have one of them and not the other. Oh, maybe I have to do it after he's already picked the lock? What room is this? Does it have a name? It doesn't seem to have a name. It's on the ground floor. Not the theater? The switch rooms, the theater waiting room, the Marquis chamber. It might be called the Marquis... No. That's not what this room looks like. A certain safe before a certain other person. This is the guy. Let me go look in it again now that he's been there. Empty. Maybe if I go to the egg before he does? You're sure this is for Grayson's, right? That's the one I'm trying to get. The invitation for Grayson. It could be bugged. It's a buggy game. I think I'm in the wrong room. There's nothing else other than like the egg. The door. Oh, why would it be bugged? Alright, let me go look it up. Not that I don't trust you, but... The room name? Yeah, go ahead and tell me the room name. Oh, no, wait, hang on. See, I would think it's this safe, but... Have I seen any, like, who else would have his invitation? Oh, you know what? You know what? I think I know where. I think I know who. I know what to do. And it's tricky. It's not one that I would have figured out. Now that I think about it. How do we get there? How do we get there? This mansion is a pain to navigate. Some doors are so much louder than others. Is this even gonna get me where I want to go? Shoot. Why did I come this way? Let's restart. be... so hard to, like, I know I keep saying this over and over, but I just... It's strange that it's such a small map, and yet I can't wrap my head around it. I can't get from one place to another effortlessly, the way that I should be able to after playing this game for 10 hours. So if I'm trying to go back to the beginning. And to get to the beginning, I need to get to... Oh, there's a guy right next to me. Okay. The chapel is what this area is called. So the reason that this was so difficult but not impossible is that if we actually listen to what Sixpence is saying here at the beginning, we'll see if we can actually run over and listen to him real quick. Guys, this place is a maze, but if he's going to hide it anywhere, it'll be here. It must be he's looking for something, and Grayson told him to come here and get it. He's not looking for the thing. Achievement unlocked. The gang's all here. Anything else around here? So we got all the invitations, but it didn't actually accomplish anything. we will read the final guess. The Grayson, the light finger locksmith. Grayson was, bluntly, an uncommonly good common thief in his youth. He was involved in several fairly high-profile burglaries, but was eventually caught when his swagger outgrew sense, as Grayson puts it. After his stay in prison, voluntary! I could always have picked the lock. The Marquis contacted Grayson and requested that he provide security for the mansion. Grayson did so in spades, kickstarting his security business at the same time. The Marquis liked to tease Grayson about his past and would purchase items of great value to hide in the mansion, including, it seems, the treasure that Grayson was arrested for going after in the first place. What is that emote? I cannot for the life of me tell what that is. Is it a reclining blue goose? Is it a golf club? Is it a shower head? Nobody knows. It's a party favor. Oh, like a whee, one of those. Okay. I have no idea how I would find the final card, though. Oops. It does it all the time now. It does it for every one of those that I open. Let's have a look. I wonder if I... If I were to just look at a list of where every card is, if I would be able to identify... like, which of these places have I not been? I'm gonna just interact with the object. Yeah, there's too many. Oh, maybe that's it. South of the camera room, and it's one that you need to collect before the fireplace gets lit. That's a possibility. That might be one that I never got. I did not do a whole lot of checking fireplaces, and I don't recall finding one in a fireplace. Run, damn you. Not that. Come on. Oh, by camera room, I bet they mean the room where you switch what video is playing. Look at that. A full deck. Achievement unlocked, a full deck, but what does that have to do with getting a new ending? So we have them all, so we can go... Where is the blackjack guy? Yeah, I don't feel too cheap for looking that up, because it's pretty difficult. I mean, it wouldn't even be enough to search every room. You would have to really, really extensively... Ah, Lucas, I've been so lonely. You brought me all my cards. You know, there was always another option. You didn't need to choose. You could have chosen not to choose. Gold Skull, Bloody Girl, Red King, Staff, Guests? Ha! Forget them. Forget the pain and suffering. Come back to me. Forget them all. Just play, Boone. Lose yourself in the game. I will take care of you. I gave you this mansion. I will help you. I loved you long before any of them, and you loved me. This is gambling. Let me help you. Just take a card. Well, if you say so. Everyone's having a grand old time. Laffy. Well, if it ain't a relief to let someone else handle the music and just let my hair down. You seen this man move? I gotta watch my heart rate using his welder mask, which we know because we know the deep lore. But you also gotta live, man. What a dancer. Look at him. Did you ever head down that creepy elevator, man? Seems like we were kind of confused and worried about Lucas, but look how well this all turned out. I'm so happy to be here, Lefcadio. I get the feeling that it's somehow your doing. Yeah, catty, old boy. Get down with your bad self. Don't tease. It feels good to cut loose, though. He's doing the Pulp Fiction. Save them for last. Pretty sprightly, eh, Boone? Reckon you can match this? I doubt it, old friend. Haha, Lefcadio, it took me an age to learn this. Gray and I have been working hard. Thank you again for helping me to save him. Maybe one day I'll tell him... Nah, never mind. Budding bromance there. Wait, are they they're doing the Soldier Boy. That's pretty funny. Boone, you sly old dog, come join in. I can't believe the Marquis was keeping the Moloch egg from me the whole time. You know, I can't even remember why I was so worried about a little fish. This is good. It feels good to be here. Which dance is this? I can't tell. Ah, Lefcadio, what a party! I hardly know what to do with myself. Lefcadio, isn't this perfect? What more could any of us want? Thank you so much. We don't have to think of what's next. There's just now. Just this moment forever and ever. Everyone is so happy. But I even have the option to restart the day. It doesn't look like any of the other doors are functional. No. No. Neither is that. Ah, but then it just ends. So we just get to see, you know, see the dance party ending. And hear a different song over the ending credits. I think this is a different song than the other one. But so in that ending, he, maybe it wasn't explicitly gambling, but the spirit that he was letting loose was that of one which I guess is hedonistic, only really concerned with having fun, having a good time. In that ending, he is not coming to grips with his guilt and learning to forgive himself. He is simply denying it entirely. Which is the other option. That's correct. That is the other option. Instead of bothering with, you know, understanding where his pain is coming from and, you know, getting himself to understand it's been 20 years. There's only so much that you can accomplish in, you know, torturing yourself. He says, "No, man, just like back in the old days. Just be a rich person who spends money on having a great time without caring about anything." Alright, so I guess that was worth doing on stream. Going through and doing everything. That would have been really hard to find. It's not as though it's unfair. I mean, there were probably other cards that were more difficult to get, but I stumbled upon them at the right time. In fact, yeah, there very well, as you mentioned, sir, there may have been cards in every fireplace, and you just have to get to it at the right time of day before someone comes by and lights it. Because they do, the staff go around and light each of the fireplaces. I had even said, oh, there's something mysterious about the fact that they go around and light all of the fireplaces, but I suppose it is because of... it is because of the cards. It's because there's a card in each fireplace, and once they light it, you can't get that one. That would be tough. That would almost be something where I would, like, start the... If I started a new save file, that might be something that I picked up on as I play through the game. Like, oh, I've found cards in the fireplaces. Maybe I should take a note of where all of them are. Hey, we got a little 100% stamp of approval over here. Did I get all of the achievements as well? I did. I have every 18 out of 18 achievements. Even though I needed a little bit of help. Alright, so that's a more fitting end to the Sexy Brutale than just ending it once I got the first ending.